Today is Monday, the 15th of June. This is Here First from Iowa Public Radio. I'm Samantha McIntosh. Republican candidate for governor Zach Lahn rallied party activists at the GOP state convention Saturday to kick off the general election. IPR's Katarina Sestarik reports.
Lahn says his campaign is about solving the long-term systemic problems facing the state, and he says showing a better vision for the state will help Republicans win.
We can beat them on every issue. That's why they don't want to talk about issues. That's why they're talking about me personally. Rob Sands says he's a unifier. He's had 20 years as a career politician, and he has no bipartisan support to show for it. He is not a unifier. He is a divider and a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Democratic candidate Rob Sands has been state auditor since 2019 and worked as a state assistant attorney general before that. He says his campaign got more donations from registered Republicans than Lahn's campaign did during the primary. Lahn also thanked outgoing Governor Kim Reynolds for her leadership. Reynolds says Lahn is going to be a phenomenal governor. I'm Katarina Sestarik, IPR News.
A new report has found 2 of Iowa's rural hospitals are at immediate risk of closure. IPR's Natalie Krebs reports.
The quarterly report is by the policy group Center for Healthcare Quality and Payment Reform. It found 2 of Iowa's 94 rural hospitals are at immediate risk of closing. 8 are at risk of closing in general, and 20 hospitals are operating at a loss on patient services. Harold Miller is the president and CEO of the group. He says that the problem is there are higher fixed costs for essential services at rural hospitals.
But there are fewer patients to use them, and health insurance plans, and particularly private health insurance plans, are underpaying for those services in many, many parts of the country.
Miller says the aim of the report is not to predict which hospitals will close, but to encourage conversation about how to best support rural health care. I'm Natalie Krebs, IPR News.
The City of Ames is rolling out its first curbside recycling program. While drop-off sites exist for cardboard, glass, and plastic, the new service is designed to increase participation and conserve landfill space. The city says the curbside recycling program will also reduce the number of trucks transporting garbage out of Ames. Mark Peebler is superintendent of the Ames Resource Recovery Plant.
We've done a lot of different studies and research of other communities to see how they are able to attain or achieve their goals for recycling, and curbside recycling has the highest percentage rates and diversion from the landfill.
Peebler says bins were delivered earlier this month to single-family homes and multifamily properties with up to 4 units. Curbside recycling service in Ames starts the week of July 1st. Former Democratic state lawmaker and Cedar Rapids Mayor Kay Halloran died at the age of 89 Sunday. The Gazette reports Halloran passed away at Hallmar Village in Marion. Remembered as a savvy, tough, and principled public servant, Halloran served in the Iowa House from 1983 to 1992 and from 1997 to 1999. She retired from the House in 1999 when then-Governor Tom Vilsack appointed her to the Iowa Department of Commerce. She later served as Cedar Rapids mayor during the catastrophic flood of 2008. She was the first woman to be in private law practice in Cedar Rapids, a pilot, and a huge fan of the University of Iowa women's basketball team since the 1990s. Her cremains will be placed at Mount Calvary Cemetery in Cedar Rapids at a later date, and a celebration of life will be held this fall. This is Here First from Iowa Public Radio. I'm Samantha McIntosh.